part of the thing that was revealed to him was also this thing we call the temple ceremonies. And it tells us about the necessity and the importance of the Mormon temple. Tell me about that revelation, and why is the temple so important in Mormonism?
Temple ritual came into Mormonism, I believe, originally to lock his followers into a life of secrecy, because he was secretly living polygamy, and by getting the men to go through these rituals where they swore an oath of secrecy, he could let them into his inner circle on the teaching of polygamy. But the ritual is really borrowed a lot from Masonry. Joseph Smith went through the Freemason to the 33rd degree in just a couple of days, which isn't exactly the way you're supposed to do it. But he saw the Masonic ritual and borrowed elements of that and came up with his new ritual. So you would find a similar sing-song dialogue in the temple ritual, like in Masonry, where the initiator speaks to the initiate and they engage in this conversation back and forth. And they have to learn special handshakes and passwords that are necessary to be passed from one level to the other. And so this progresses through all these different things you have to learn in passwords, so that at the end of the ceremony, you go up into the front of the room and there's a curtain across there, and the man stands behind the curtain and plays the part of God. And you have to reach through a hole in the curtain and give this man playing the part of God the handshakes and passwords you learned that day.
The right ones, so that you can go on.
Yes, and this is so that you can become a god. You cannot progress to godhood unless you've been through this ritual and have learned the secret handshakes and passwords to show God at the veil that you're worthy to come into his presence.
Okay, Joseph Smith did that.
Yeah.
Are those the same ceremonies we're doing today?
For the most part, they've made additions. They've taken parts out. Some of the things that were the closest to the Masonic ritual have been removed.
Such as the...
They used to have a death oath on slitting their throat and their bowels if they revealed the ceremony, which was taken from Masonry, and they've now removed that. They used to embrace on what they call the 5 points of fellowship, which is also a Masonic thing, and they took the 5 points out, but they still have to give the handshakes and passwords to prove their worthiness to go on to the celestial kingdom.